welcome back to my channel. So technically today is the start of this new series on my YouTube channel called Aesthetic Style Guide, where in each episode I will scratch the surface of one aesthetic, talking about interests, lifestyle, and hobbies, and also giving you outfit ideas as well as movie and music recommendations. In episode 1, I did a quick explanation about BTS cores, and in today's episode, as you can tell by the background, today we're doing Dark Academia, which was the #1 aesthetic that all of you guys voted for, but you know, that was back in fall and now it's spring, so I really hope you guys still really like this aesthetic. Since I am the poster child of having a lot of aesthetics, a lot of people always just have questions on how they could find their own or how they know which aesthetic is theirs. So this series was born. So what is Dark Academia, you may ask? Dark Academia is a popular academic aesthetic that revolves around classic literature, the pursuit of self-discovery, and a general passion for knowledge and learning. It is one of several variations, each with a unique subject focus. Dark Academia's best-known visual variations stem primarily from European cultures. Evoking the lifestyle of romantic-era nobles and intellectuals is the primary goal of Dark Academia. So, you know, we gotta put a disclaimer out there. Please do not take aesthetics too seriously. This is just a fun video series to help people visually find their aesthetic. Try not to force anything, like trying to force your life to fit within this lifestyle. Just do what you love and what makes you happy. So there are some problematic behaviors of Dark Academia, like romanticizing depression and overstudying and working really late and getting stressed, which is why a lot of people don't really advise on fully investing yourself into this aesthetic. So the focus of my series is mainly for the style of the aesthetic, not necessarily the mindset and the unhealthy habits and behaviors. So just think of it more as like a guide for fashion and style and decor and visuals and interests. So that's why I called it Aesthetic Style Guide. Before jumping into the Dark Academia guide, I just want to thank the lovely sponsors of today's video, Monica Venator. They are a fine jewelry brand from the UK with beautiful classic pieces that could be styled with your everyday looks. One of my favorite things about Monica Venator is that they focus a lot on sustainability, which you all know is very, very important to me. All their jewelry is made out of 100% recycled silver, which is so insane to me because when you look at all their pieces, you wouldn't think that these are made out of recycled materials. Not that recycled items are ugly or anything, it's just that it blows my mind knowing what can be made and created out of reused items. I will be styling my favorite Monica Venator jewelry pieces into everyday looks, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's jump into this aesthetic. So the lifestyle, interests, and activities that someone with the Dark Academia aesthetic would do would be reading a lot of books, drinking tea and coffee, going to museums, visiting bookstores, writing poetry, creating art, some nice walks in the rain, you know, reading a book in a candlelit room, so moody. Daily journaling is definitely a plus, playing chess or checkers, practicing calligraphy, and also studying in libraries. So if you're watching this video or any episode of the Aesthetic Style Guide and a lot of these things speak to you, then maybe this might be one of your aesthetics that you just didn't know you had. Some common themes that you would see in a mood board of Dark Academia would be dark nights, anything gold and vintage, ornate mirrors, architecture, books, tea and coffee, paintings, and I know I just had to include it in here, but Hogwarts vibe, anything Hogwarty, you know, it just fits the aesthetic so well. Candles, things associated with the fall and autumn season, wax seals, rain, friendship, private schools, or just, I guess, schools and universities in general, romance, and coffee shops. So the color scheme of Dark Academia is pretty obvious. Lots of black, brown, gray, minimal white, I would say, but if you do see a lot of white or like any light colors, it's most likely cream. Fall colors like maroon, mustard, olive, and rust, and just a ton of muted neutral tones. All right, so time to talk about the fashion and style, which is obviously my favorite part because, hello, it's me. And also, I just really love and admire Dark Academia fashion. It is inspired by fall season. Maybe that's why a lot of you requested this aesthetic during fall. I'm so sorry that I'm doing it in spring. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. You never know, someone might find this useful year-round. Some materials that are associated with this aesthetic would be wool, plaid, cashmere, and tweed. So for accessories, jewelry would mainly be a lot of gold jewelry. However, if there is silver, it would probably be just minimal silver. So these are some outfit ideas. I'm currently wearing a white collared lace top with a black bow, yellow plaid blazer, some black pants, and boots. And then for my jewelry, I'm wearing some gold rings. I'm wearing the Deia Gemstone ring from Monica Vinegar, and I really love that the ring has a small gem in the middle, so it makes it fit perfectly with the dark academia aesthetic. For the second look, I'm wearing an oversized turtleneck sweater, mini ruffle plaid skirt, sheer tights, Oxford shoes, and a gray blazer coat thing. In this look, I'm wearing the Monica Vinegar gold Atla textured chain anklet, and I wanted to show you how an anklet can look cute with some sheer tights and low-cut shoes. And of course, you know, I had to put on a turtleneck and pants combo because that is one of the staples for dark academia. So this is what I put together, and I just paired it with some eyeglasses, a belt, and Oxford shoes. I styled my Monica Vinegar gold Nura Reef earrings with this look since it paired well with a low messy bun. My next outfit is a puff sleeve top under a black vest top, mini slit skirt, sheer tights, and heeled loafers. And for this look, I styled my Siren Muse ring and my skinny eternity ring from Monica Vinegar just to show you how you can also use silver in your dark academia inspired outfits. And of course, the last outfit is the most common that you'll see for this aesthetic, and that's a pleated skirt with a white collared shirt underneath a sweater or sweater vest, some sheer tights, and Oxford shoes, and of course, a coat to tie it all together. This is such a classic dark academia look. Okay, so time to talk about hair and makeup. I really feel that dark academia is very minimal. I dressed today as if this was my aesthetic, so I put my hair in a half up, half down bow, and then my makeup today, I'm just using very minimal liner, and then I just kind of smoked it out with some brown. Not crazy thick lashes like usual, just a little pink under my eye. So I would say this is kind of like a darker nude lip. I didn't use blush today too. I feel like if anything, it's just very sharp features. So I would say darker colors, but it's not heavy, if that even makes any sense. And then for brows, I think just natural boy brows would fit perfectly with this aesthetic. Some cute ways to style your hair would be a half up, half down with a bow in it, a low messy bun. You could also wear some berets, and of course barrettes are a good way to style your hair too. And then some French braids. For some reason, I just associate this aesthetic with curly or wavy hair. I don't know. I think it just adds a little touch of romance, and that's why I associate it with that. Now we'll talk about movies and music. Music of this aesthetic would be classical music, lots of piano, you know, just good old studying music. And I will also link a few Spotify playlists down in my description box, so don't forget to check that out. Since this isn't my aesthetic, I don't know if I'm in the position to make a ton of recommendations, especially books, so these are just recommendations and suggestions from other people around the internet. So we have Maurice, Tolkien, Kill Your Darlings, Indignation, Dead Poet Society, Mona Lisa Smile, The Theory of Everything, Sherlock, and Little Women. Obviously, there's way more movie recommendations than this. These are just a few. However, I have watched Kill Your Darlings, Tolkien, and Dead Poet Society. If you're just like interested in this aesthetic and want a movie to watch, out of those three, I suggest Dead Poet Society because, I don't know, that movie is just so great. I absolutely love it. Also because I love Robin Williams. So those are the basics of dark academia. I hope this video was helpful in your pursuit of finding your own aesthetic. Again, I'm not really versed in dark academia, so any suggestions and recommendations or corrections are very welcome. Again, I'm not here to give suggestions on how to live this lifestyle or how to make this your own aesthetic. This is just a basic guide. There are plenty of other internet people out there who have great dark academia inspired content who you can follow, so I'll try to link a few below in my description box. Don't forget to support sustainable fashion and check out Monica Vinegar's jewelry collection. I will link all the items that I featured in today's video in my description box below. Let me know in the comments which aesthetic you want to see in the next episode of Aesthetic Style Guide. If you all want to connect with me, all my socials are at the Nava Rose, except for TikTok, which is at the.Nava Rose. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. I love you all so much. Bye.